Hey, welcome back to Tammy's Beauty Tutorials, and today we are doing a movie for my inspired looks from iconic movies. This one is going to be really exciting because it's Elizabeth Taylor and it's Cat in a Hot Tin Roof. Now, it's probably not one of her most popular movies. That would probably be Cleopatra. But the reason why I picked Cat in a Hot Tin Roof is, if you know anything about me, you know that I was a theater major for several years, and Cat in a Hot Tin Roof is actually my dream role, Maggie the cat. So that is why I picked this role. This character is because this is actually one of my dream roles when I was an actress, and so that is why I picked Cat in a Hot Tin Roof as one of the characters to do, because it is my channel and I obviously am going to pick a character that I have always wanted to play. Duh. So, this is my chance to be, Maggie. And I love this character and I love this movie. And let's face it, Elizabeth Taylor is one of the most beautiful people in her day. I mean, she was breathtakingly beautiful. I mean, her eyes, stunning. And Tennessee Williams also is one of my favorite playwrights. I have read so many of his plays, it's ridiculous, and also his poetry. So let's kind of get into it. I'm going to get started on my face. Once again, I'm talking more than I am prepping my face. Anyway, so let's get into it. So, Cat in a Hot Tin Roof kind of takes place, I believe, let me check, because I kind of have some notes to kind of tell you about it, because I have actually read the play, and I also have read a lot about him, and I've watched the movie, of course, but I couldn't remember the exact date of when the play took place. And okay, so the play was written between 1953 and 1955, and so it's set 1955. So that was when it's set. And so my hairstyle, I went for 1955, and in the movie she had really short hair, so I couldn't put all my hair up quite like hers, because my hair is like down the middle of my back, so I'm not gonna have quite her hairstyle. So I just kind of styled my hair very 1955 style. So that's what I did for a hairstyle. I don't know, so you can see it. So I curled it first with my 1.5 inch curling iron, and then I did stand up pin curls to set everything, and then I kind of brushed out the curls and kind of sprayed everything, so that way to kind of give it this look. So yeah, and I thought it turned out really good. I really love the hairstyle. I'm feeling it. And now I'm going to do my makeup. And to kind of give you kind of a rundown about Cat in a Hot Tin Roof and everything. And also, after I graduated and I was going to go to Garden City Community College, we had to pick because I was going to be a theater major, we actually had to do like monologues to get scholarships. And I actually did a monologue from Cat in a Hot Tin Roof as one of my audition pieces. So, and I actually also did one from Glass Menagerie, which is also Tennessee Williams. So, Tennessee Williams is my favorite playwright. It's probably an understatement because he writes the best plays for female leads. I mean, there's such a strong female leads in his plays. Just saying. They're so strong. I mean, they're more dramatic. So if you don't like dramatic plays, probably not your cup of tea, but anyway. So what this play is about, the family is a little bit dysfunctional for I mean, like all his plays, they're a little dysfunctional. And so they're all going back to this old plantation. It's very southern family. I mean, here, I'll read it to you what it's about. So it is a 3-act play written by Tennessee Williams, and it's abduction. Ugh. It was a play turned into a movie. Is basically. I cannot talk. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's set in a plantation home in the Delta of Mississippi, and Big Daddy, a wealthy tycoon, they find out that he's basically dying of cancer, and his whole family is coming to tell him his prognosis because he doesn't know yet that he is dying, and that is why his kids, one of his kids lives there, and his wife and their children, and then Brick and Maggie, that's his wife, they don't have any children. And Brick is an ex-football star. He plays, and then Maggie are having marital problems. Brick actually hates her at this present moment in time because of a secret, basically, that she knows about his best friend that committed suicide. It's very dark. It's a dark play, especially back in 1955, because there's a lot of subjects that it touches on that back then they didn't really touch on, and nowadays it wouldn't be as controversial, but back then it was very controversial. And so, in 1955, it was very controversial. Anyway, so, and Brick starts drinking. He's basically a drunk, and at the beginning, he breaks his leg, and he's just, because he's a drunk. And he hates him and Maggie are not getting along because of what she knows about his best friend, and he thinks that she slept with him, but she did. The best friend, but she didn't. Anyway, that's kind of. But she won't. She refuses to leave Brick because she loves him. And he thinks it's because of the money that he's supposed to inherit from Big Daddy. And Big Mama. That's the names of Brick's parents. Big Daddy, Big Mama. very Southern. It's such a good show, the movie. And how many people have seen it and how many people have not? Because it is very, I mean, it is an older movie. I don't think many, you know, how many people have seen it, how many people haven't. It's not like it's a movie that they play a whole lot. Anyway, so that's kind of the gist of it without giving it a whole play. If you get a chance to see it, see it. If you get a chance to go see a play, even better, because it's way better seen on a live stage. I think any play is better seen live. There is something about seeing a live performance versus a movie. Anyway, so that's kind of what it's about. For those of you who don't know it. And then, you know, Elizabeth Taylor, oh my gosh, talk about somebody that had a dramatic life, right? I mean, how many times was she married? I should have looked that up. And I didn't. And I thought about, oh, I should look that up. Wasn't that like 8 or 9? Maybe more than that. Anyway, she was married a lot. But she was like, I mean, she was gorgeous. Like, back in the day, I mean, her dark hair, her like, I mean, her eyes were kind of like purpley blue. I mean, she was really pretty. And, yeah. Okay, so I got my foundation on. I am going to do the rest and set my eyes off of camera, and then I'll come back and do my eyes on camera. All right, so that way the video is not like ridiculously long. So I will be right back to do my eyes. All right, I am back. My concealer's on, my brows are done, and so we are ready to put powder under my eyes and get this started on the eyes. Now on the eyes, it's a really simple like look, nothing too dramatic. You know, let me grab some eyeshadow palette. Let's do that beforehand. You know what? I'm going to use the ColourPop Going Coconuts. This is just a nice neutral palette, and we'll use that one. Okay, so I'm going to put some powder under my eyes to catch any fallout we may have since we did the foundation first. And look at me using one palette. So, Going Coconuts by ColourPop. I'm so excited using one palette. Look at me. And I am using Shredded all over my lid here. Hopefully, you know, my last video, you know, I was just going along, doing my video, doing my thing. And, you know, there was like that loud noise and it shook the whole house. You know, I think I shared this on the live, on summer party actually. And so there's construction across the street, like they're building like an old folks home. And anyway, so they're using TNT to blow things up. And that also happened the other day, but this time we knew what it was, so it wasn't as like terrifying. So now I'm gonna go with culotta. I did shredded culotta. Anyway, so now every time it happens, we know what it is now. We don't think it's like it's frightening, but it was kind of funny the first. This time I was upstairs when it happened, and I thought it shook when I was down here. It was like, really did shake the whole house. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have to like warn people. Hey, using some TNT in your neighborhood. And don't be alarmed. Just like the people right next to it. Anyway. At least we know what it is now. Poor Brownie is scared her half to death. She was so frightened. She didn't know what was going on. I'm going into Lovely Bunch. Does it remind you of that song? I got some lovely bunch of coconuts from Lion King. Yep. That. I'm going. The live was so fun on Saturday. I did a Titanic look, and then we played trivia. So this Saturday, I'm gonna do a smaller thing. I'm gonna do a movie look, and then we're gonna play trivia while I get ready. But it's going to be from The Notebook. So get ready. And The Notebook is actually on Netflix. So you guys can study it. That's all I'm gonna give away. I do like how the Popeye shows. This one has like a little shimmer to it. So it's like it's still a matte shade, and then it has like a little bit of glitter to it. So it kind of makes it a little fun. It still has like a nice blend to it and everything. Blend this out. I get so quiet sometimes when I'm in deep thought. It's funny. I get super chatty at times, and then I'm like, oh, shit, quiet. You can totally tell what I'm thinking. I think Cameron's the same way. Like his teachers are always saying, oh, Cameron's such a deep thinker. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's for me. How are your guys' kids doing in school? Are they ready to get back and not have to deal with the mess? Or can they care less? I think mine only want to go back to see their friends. I think everything else is like secondary to them. I'm almost done with this eye look. I'm just... No. Okay, so I did all the matte shades. I did Get Crackin', Nutty, Shell, yeah. And then I'm doing this one too in this center. And then it's called Cocoa Crush. Dropping things. I mean, I know. Shock, right? Me dropping things? Never. When do I drop things? Alright, I'm going to go off camera and smoke out my bottom of my eye and do eyeliner and mascara off camera, and then I will be back to finish up my face, and we'll see you in just a few. Alright, I'm back. I got my eyes done, and I really love this look. You know, I don't mind a nice neutral eye occasionally. I mean, most of the time I'm pretty dramatic. I'm not even gonna lie. I know there's certain looks, you know, that you have to be neutral on, and then there's some looks you can just really have a good time with and go super dramatic. But I mean, this one's one of them where you kind of gotta be neutral, because at the time, right, 1955, they weren't really super dramatic. So we didn't go as dramatic with the eye look, but I still really like it. And let's do some blush bronzer. You know, 1955, they didn't really do that, but this is where it's inspired, and we're gonna put a little more twist to it. So let's do it. How is everybody's week going? I hope pretty good. I hope everybody is getting ready for the holidays coming up. I am getting there myself. I think my kids are pretty much done, so I feel like few odds and ends. And then I have to buy still for my dad, his wife, and their dogs. Yes, I have to buy for them. You know, they're like children to them, and my kids love their dogs. Excuse me. I thought I was going to get away with not yawning on camera, but no. Not my luck. I actually got good sleep, I thought, other than waking up with a headache. I think it's just, you know, the weather. It's been really cold. Which, I mean, it is winter and it is Kansas. So you think that I would be like, oh, used to it or something, but oh my gosh, I was not ready for how cold it is. I was gonna share something else about. So when I was in Green City, we had to write papers one time. We had to pick a subject, and I actually compared to Tennessee Williams' play and the two main characters, and I can't remember the name of the place. It wasn't just how like he always picks. You know, he always have like good, strong women leads, and how like some of the characters, the women characters, they're a lot alike. Like Amanda from Glass Menagerie is a lot like, they're similar. And he was raised by all women, and that could be a lot why his women leads are so remarkable women and why they're so similar, because it can be somebody from his past, or, you know, there's a reason why. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. Yawning, I'm yawning so much. Anyway, and then I was trying to think of how many shows I have read by him, and that was Glass Menagerie, Cat Mountain, and I can't remember the others because there's been so many. And then, like I said, also I had a poetry book of his. a good friend of mine gave it to me. Me and Jason went to Garden City Community College together. We did theater together, and he got me for Christmas one year Tennessee Williams poetry book. Yeah, because he knew how much of a fan I am. I am so young. I am so sorry. Anyway, yeah. So, and I'm sure if I read a couple of times, I could probably recite the monologue that I did from Piano Haunted Roof. I remember part of it still. But the part where she's like, I'm just a cat in a hot tin roof. Like, that's what she compares herself to. And then he says, why don't you just jump off? And she's like, I suppose I'm just gonna sit and I'll just stay on as long as I can. And that's what she tells him. Because talking about their marriage, that's what she compares, that she's just a cat in a hot tin roof. And that's where the name comes from. But anyway, it's such a good show. So, I really cannot find my eyeliner sometime. I mean my lip liner sometime. Oh, it's right in front of me. After I dump everything out. Now her lip, I'm using a neutral one because I don't have any red lip liners. It's so strange. Her lip is a red, kind of a reddy orange. So I'm going to use this one from Winky Lux. And her lipsticks are so good. I need more. I did so many more. Now I'm going to set my face. All right, let me bring you in and show you everything. So this is it up close. What do you guys think? Oh, and here's my earrings. I just did a simple like a pearl because I feel like that's like a classic look, you know, kind of antique feel. And then let me show you the hair and everything. What do you guys think of my inspired look from Cat in a Hot Tin Roof, Maggie? I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think down below. If there's any characters that you want to see in this iconic looks from movies, let me know. And also Saturday will be my live, and we're going to be doing also inspired look from a movie, and we're going to be doing The Notebook Alley. So I hope you guys watch, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell so that way you know when I upload. See you guys next time. Bye.